thought that I was pretty so that I could turn you on. I had a dream you called.
So cute. Playing in the snow. Sweet. Oh.
You're just going to assume they're a she. Are they not a girl? She kissed someone who wasn't a girl. I don't know. You okay?
Yeah, okay. So it turns out that only 3 episodes of the TV series covers Volume 1. Who knew? I didn't. I watched the first season with Leon when we were together. That was a while ago, about a year ago or so, whenever the first season came out. Yeah, and he read the Volume 1 before we did that, so that's fine. But, yeah. So I got to episode 3 with the book. And then it's like, okay. And then I watched episode 4 because it's cute, and it's adorable, and it's lovely, and I love it. And then I watched episode 5. And that's now at episode 5. Yeah, I just want to make a note that, spring is starting and it's, early like the time. So now, for those of us who suffer hay fever, we go through a thing called change of season. And now I'm going to be one big stuffy, headachy ball of snot and mucus for till the middle of December. So much fun. That's why my voice is like this. I'm not sick. It sounds like I'm sick, and I might cough and hack and sneeze and proust, but I'm not sick, and it's not contagious. So you can be with me in public, it's fine. So they had to fill in some stuff with a Heartstopper to make more of an episode, to give us more of a background. Absolutely necessary. It doesn't detract anything from the book. There are a few things that they did not put in, but that's fine. That's fine. It makes more sense, the graphic novel, for them to have those things, and it makes more sense for the TV show to have those things. I did also change some of the timeline, but not drastically. So it's no big deal. I love it. It's amazing. It's perfect. It's everything. I wish, like I said before in a video, I wish I was born 1, maybe 2 generations later. Yeah. One at least, maybe two. And my mom as well, obviously. So that we can have been exposed to these things because this is like, so it should be the norm. It should be the norm. We didn't have these things growing up. We didn't know. We knew nothing. 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 It was dark and we weren't allowed to, and it was sin, and it was, we were disowned, and we were, the gay bashing. It still happens. But was more prevalent then. So yeah, we could have done with such wholesome stuff like that. So yes, with that brings me to the end of the magical readathon. And on top of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books that I chose in my TBR, I've read 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 other books. One, two, three, four, five, six, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 audios and 1 ebook, 7 other books. So I've completed some side quests as well, yay. And then I got 10 points for the one quest. I got 50 points for finishing the semester. And I don't know about the other one. That gives me the dragon riding license, so it's fine. Hello, welcome to the 1st of September. Interrupt your usual broadcast because I got some mail from Penguin Books. How cute is this box? And yes, I'm just covering sorry about that, I'm just covering up my address. Look how cute, Thank you so much, I can't wait to get into it. Why do you have to sit like that? Why? Anyway, I need to quickly do my September TBR. I don't know if this is going to be a separate video because I'm doing everything short. Probably going to squeeze everything into one video. Hi, welcome, I'm Jacques. And we are going to be discussing my September TBR. We're not going to be discussing it. I have much planned for it. Obviously, because I've been sent this book, I'm now included in the read along for Girl Goddess Queen. Thank you, Penguin. Which is available on Fable. So if you have and you want to read along with us, download the Fable app. And it's a month-long read, the whole month. So starting today, the 1st, and then going through the month, so it's fine. So it's not a big deal. Fable app looks interesting, by the way. You can make quotes and make it all pretty. And I don't know. I haven't done it yet. I had to just download the app. And I do want to. Oh, sorry. Traffic noises. Thousands of years ago, the gods told a lie, but isn't that anything new? They said that Persephone was a pawn in the politics of other gods, that Hades kidnapped Persephone to be his bride, that her mother Demeter was so distraught she caused the earth to start dying. Well, it's time to set the record straight. Persephone wasn't taken to hell, she jumped. She wanted an escape. There was no way she was going to be married off to some smug god more in love with himself than her. She's got big plans, ones that will shake Mount Olympus to its very core. And falling in love with the underworld's rude, arrogant, and incredibly annoying ruler Hades is absolutely not one of them, no matter how good he looks in torchlights. A bold, fresh, and enormously fun Hades and Persephone rom-com reimagining. So I ran out of little space there. Story of my life. I'm also on tour for of Nights and Libraries and Falling in Love, I think it's called. I don't know the author is offhand right now. With Pride Book Tours on the 19th of September, so that'll be reading on ebook. I have requested being part of the read along with Tandem Collective Global for Bridge by Lauren Bierkes. So hopefully I'll get a spot on that one. That's the one I requested. I didn't request this one, but I don't see a problem. I do also want to read The Twilight Garden by Sarah Nisha Adams because she wrote the reading list and I absolutely loved it. And I can't wait. I've been staring at this the entire August. In a small pocket of London between the houses of number 77 and 79 Eastbourne Road lies a neglected community garden. Once a sanctuary for people, when they needed it most, the garden's gate is firmly closed. And that's exactly how Winston at number 79 likes it. But when a mystery parcel drops on Winston's doormat, a curious bundle of photographs of a community garden, his garden, bursting with life years ago, a seed of an idea is planted. It's time to open up the rusty gates. It's time to bring the Twilight Garden out of hibernation. I absolutely can't wait. Nisha has a lovely writing style, and I'm dying. So, yes, that's it. I don't know now offhand what else. If there's anything else I'm going to grab, maybe I will grab Morgan Is My Name. I don't know what I'm going to listen to on audio just yet. The rest of The Sort of Truth is not on audio that I can find on YouTube. Yeah, so this two, and then the other one for ebook, and then hopefully British as well. And then whatever else I get to, because now I need to go and write up all those things, all the reviews for last month. Okay, thank you for joining me. Please let me know down in the comments below what you plan to read for September. Do you have any goals that you'd like to complete? Oh yes, another book on my TBR is I need to read a book for the Magical Readathon. And I need to read a Dark Academia. I don't know what the sorry, the phlegm. I don't know what the prompt is now offhand, but that will go into the next video, that particular video. But I need to read a Dark Academia. People have suggested Fourth Wing. I don't have a copy of that, but I did ask a friend of mine if I could borrow a copy. She said yes. I don't know if that is. I don't really want her to send a book to me, especially if it's new, because it has to go by courier, and I have to courier it back, and that's not right. Someone else also suggested The Picture of Dorian Gray, and luckily I actually found an audio on YouTube for that, so I'm probably going to go with that. I'll insert a graphic. I don't have the book here right now. So yeah, so that's that, and those are my plans for September. Yes. And thank you again from Cape Town. I'm Jacques. This is Mr. Pink Ink, and I'll see you soon. Mwah. Yeah, hi, welcome back. It's been a day, it's finally warmed up. Anyway, you're probably wondering at this point, how did the read along go? Because it's the 1st of September and you should be finished. Yes, I am. Thank you. Yes, I am. We were buddy reading the Book of Eve with a couple of ladies on Instagram. I read it in the week, Monday to Friday. They still have a couple of days they can read it at their own time. Because I needed it to count for August, okay? This is historical fiction. It's fantasy, magical realism. It's mythology in the fact that it's a twist on theology. Yeah, that's what that is. It's an adult work by Meg Clothier. Now, for me, I find that, you know, historical fiction has to have the proper language. The further back you go, the older the language needs to be. And that's what this is. We in the 1800s, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, it's going to be a bit of an older English. Now, I can see where younger readers might find a problem. It does take a moment to adapt from young adult to adult, and it also from contemporary to historical fiction. Now, you're going from New English to Old English, so it's going to take a moment to adapt, okay? But now, the prologue, especially in this book and in the first part of the first chapter, can be confusing because you need to realize that this is the character's thought process, because it's told in the first person. It's told from from me. I'm in my head. I use you. So once you realize that this is the person thinking, and this is how his thoughts are running, then that becomes easier to process, and then it becomes easier to, in my opinion, because that happened to me. So we follow. What is this girl? Beatrice, sorry. In a convent, and it's an all-women convent, obviously. But the male part of the church is trying to subjugate them, as always. There's always a man doing man things, trying to subjugate the women. But something happens and Beatrice gets given the Book of Eve. The Book of Eve makes its way into Beatrice's possession. And then, you know, rumors start coming out and people start saying cryptic things, and the book does things of its own, and little miracles happen, and we learn things about the mysterious other. And that's where the mythology comes in. Sorry, it's the hay fever. Life. This is life set in a convent. So the pacing of the story is relevant to the everyday life of people at a convent. So it can be slow, it can be tedious, but there's enough intrigue in. But what about the book? That it keeps you reading. I don't know about some surprise twists or anything. I mean, I wasn't surprised by anything. But it's a decent read. It's a decent read, and I did end up enjoying it. I haven't discussed it with my other fellow readers yet, and I'm not sure how much I'm going to give it yet. I think maybe 3.5, 3.75. Yeah. And that's that. And that, thank you very much, brings me to the end of the Magical Readathon, the main semester. But I also have read some books for the side quests, which I will get into for a moment. Ta-da! So these are the 6 books that I set out for myself for my prompts, and they are complete. Thank you very much. Dun, da, da, da. So finishing this semester gets me 50 points to my guild, and I will add it up. I will show you later. Now, I also did a couple of side quests. I did the one with the cats, library cats, and for that one you had to read something with the letters S and P in the title. So I've got the Pillars of Creation by Terry Goodkind, book 7 in the Sword of Truth, which I listened to on audio. So that covers that, and that nets me an additional 10 points, bringing my points so far to 60 for August. I also did the... Ow! Why? The books are biting me. I know. I'm sorry. The Dragon Rider's license. And for that we had to read 2 books with dragons and watch a TV show or a movie with a dragon in it. So book 13, book 11, sorry, of the Sword of Truth Confessor by Terry Goodkind has a dragon in it. The son of the dragon that's earlier in the series, the son of Scarlet, Gregory, the son of Scarlet. So there's that, and then I went with The Hobbit because of Smaug, and I listened to this on audio as well, on audio, so that's how I got this in there. And then of course I watched The Desolation of Smaug because dragon. So that nets me the license. I don't know if that nets me any points. I will check into that, so we will stick with the 50 and the 10 giving me 60 points for this semester. Dun, da, da, da. That brings me to my guild point level at 340 points, and I need 60 more points to get to the Paragon level, and then I can double up on prompts. I'm not sure what this new boon allows me to do. I think maybe count 1 big book as 2. I'll double check that. But that'll be cool. So, funnily enough, I didn't want to kill myself this year because last year I had to read 12 books for the prompts. 12. And that was without side quests, I think. And I didn't want to do the same thing. I ended up reading 13 books this month, but that's because I listened to 7 of them. That goes quicker than you think because you can listen while you're doing all sorts of things. Pardon me. But for Magical Readathon, I read these 9 books. Yes. Yes, and that's it from me. Thank you for joining me on this this journey. We will be continuing with the Choose Your Own Adventure part now, the next 4 months. So I need to get into the last bit because I, like I said, Kellen is researching transformation magic, one particular transformation magic, and we fire powers, we are partial to fire. So, well, we are wind, but we have made a pact with the fire god, giving us fire powers too. So that's going to be exciting. So, y'all, I'm going to get on that. And I'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye.